something very, very weird is happening in the poll that they are doing about the APHE shells. Let's talk a little bit about it. Hello guys, once again, it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons. Make sure to subscribe. And yeah guys, as you know, the APHE shell is being, it's going to be changed, and they did a poll, and it just turned to the no instead of the yes. And it is very weird, and I wanted to talk a little bit about it. They were trying to introduce a more accurate or realistic damage model to APHE, but there are two possibilities that made, things get weird and basically change it up. A lot of people were voting yes, which I personally agree with. It needs to be yes. And the first thing on why is that because it is going to be a test. So guys, if you are, I'm kind of doing this video to ask you that if this, there are two possibilities of what's going on over here. The first one is truly that people are believing that we don't need a new APHE shell realistic kind of change, right? Which is fair enough if you agree with that, but vote yes, guys. To be honest, vote yes. Why is that? Because that's not, it doesn't mean voting yes, it doesn't mean that it's going to be introduced in the game. It clearly says that it's just going to be yes for the test, and then after the test they are going to do another one and ask us again if it's going to be introduced or not. So voting no right now doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because they're just trying to get a test out there without wasting too many resources to people actually take a look on how it would possibly be. So yeah, you gotta vote yes. You have to, because it doesn't matter, it's just a test. It's going to be tested, and then we can decide afterwards if it's going to be implemented or not. So if you are truly believing that we don't need a new realistic APHE shell model or anything like that, at least give it a go to actually test it out, and then we can decide. So if the numbers that we see there are honestly correct, vote yes, guys. Honestly, it's just a test. It's just a test. You don't need to be, oh my god, a crusade behind defending that we need a simplified model or anything like that in the APHE and other shells. It's just going to be tested, and then we're gonna take a look. And the second option is the more interesting one, if you will, is that people are actually believing and looking at that poll that they did, and there is no CAPTCHA or anything like that, right? So a lot of people, although you need to have an account on the forum and probably in the game to actually be able to vote, if I'm not mistaken, which kind of takes away maybe the need for a CAPTCHA, or no, I don't know, maybe or not, I don't know, I might be wrong, but it was out of nowhere, this change, and people are considering that it might be bots for people that don't want that. So I don't know if Gaijin is listening to me. Go check that out, because a lot of people are complaining and saying that it is there, right? And I'm gonna try to use the channel to get awareness for that, but at the end of the day, both are very bad options, and honestly, logic is just losing right now, because as I said, it is a test. I don't know why people are getting so mad about this. It's just a small test before we even consider having that in the game, so it doesn't make any sense for you to vote no. I probably should have said that in the first video that I did, but I just didn't think it was going to be a lot of people voting no. It just doesn't make much sense, but I guess everybody's entitled to his hers opinions, right? And everybody will have a logic behind it, but just remember that what I said, and I'm repeating myself a lot over here, but it's because it's not really like a question of should we receive that system. No, it's not that. It's like, should we test that system? Do you like that system? At least so that we can test it, so it's very different, and maybe people didn't understand, maybe, I don't know. It's just very, very weird. So if you are voting no for the actual opinion that you have, please, seriously, please let me know in the comments why you think that, why you don't like that model, and why not even testing is better for you guys, you know. Because honestly, I am very, very interested in what these people are saying, because the community is really, really divided right now, and it's kind of even funny to look at the forums and Reddits and stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think, and I see you guys on the next one. So bye guys, see ya.